Hey there, coding enthusiast! Welcome to the first video in our Getting Started with Next.js series. I'm Themis from Codesurfing, and in today's video we'll dive into the world of Next.js, exploring how to set it up, handle basic routing, and add some stylish flair to our project. So let's jump right in. Open up your browser and head over to Node.js.org. Download the latest stable version. Once the download is complete, run the installer and follow the on-screen instructions to install Node.js. With Node.js installed, we can now set up our Next.js project. Open your terminal and type npx create-next-app, and we will use the latest version. This will prompt a basic wizard for the setup of your project. Type Y and hit enter to proceed. Type the name of your project, but remember we will be creating a very simple Next.js project, so we will say no to TypeScript, ESLint and Tailwind. We will add a source directory to keep the code a little more organized, but we will avoid the app router as it complicates things. A side note here is, if you're familiar with Next.js and want to step up your game, you should definitely start using the new app router. Lastly, we don't want to customize the default import alias. This will create a new Next.js project for you. Let's open it up in Visual Studio Code. A quick look at the project structure, you'll see the pages, public and styles directory and the package.json file. The pages directory is where the magic happens. It's where we create our different pages, and Next.js automatically handles the routing based on the file names. The styles directory is where our global styles exist, but we won't be using that for styling except for some defaults. The public directory is exposed to our users, and we can host files there like images and logos. Lastly, package.json is very important to run your project, as it's where Node.js stores all the project dependencies and the scripts needed to run, debug or test the project. Let us now run the project. Open your terminal, navigate to the root folder of the project and type npm run dev. Now open your browser and head over to localhost 3000. Voila! You're looking at the default landing page of your Next.js app. You can see the project was created with some basic structure on the home page. Take some time to study the template and learn a little bit more about how Next.js works, but for now we will delete everything and create the simplest component there is, a div with the text YouTube rocks. Save your file, head back to the browser and see the changes happening live. Remember, there are pre-configured global styles inside the styles directory, so if you want to remove them, you should look into the CSS files. Routing is essential for any web application. Next.js makes it incredibly intuitive. Let's say we want to create an about page. In the pages directory, create a new file named about.js. That's it, the route matches the file name. To link between the pages, Next.js provides a link component. Let's create a link in our landing page to the about page. Clicking on the link will navigate you to the about page without a full page refresh. This seamless navigation improves the user experience and optimizes performance, one of the many features included by default in Next.js. Now let's dive into the world of styling with styled components. This method gives us a powerful and intuitive way to style our Next.js applications. If you are a fan of using JavaScript to create your styles, you are going to love this. First, make sure you have styled components installed in your project. Stop the server from running by hitting Ctrl+C or Command+C and type npm install styled components. Styled components need some extra configuration to work with Next.js, so head over to document.js file located inside the pages directory and paste the following code. I will include it in the description of the video. You can also find it in the GitHub example from Next.js official template. In addition, head over to next.config.js and add the following to your config. With styled components in place, let's create some styles for our about page. Head over to about.js file, import styled from styled components and create your first style component. The beauty of it is that you will have all your CSS code inside the same file as your component. Start your app again with npm run dev and you should see the changes in localhost. To recap, we've covered a lot of ground in this video. We installed Node.js and used it to create a new Next.js app, explored basic routing and got hands-on with styling using styled components. Now it's your turn. Take what you've learned and start experimenting. Create your own Next.js project, implement routing, create some new pages and style them with the power of styled components. In our upcoming video, we'll be diving into more advanced usage of components and styled components. More interesting topics like data fetching and component state management. Thank you for joining me in this tutorial. If you have watched until now, congratulations on the start of your journey to becoming a master in web development. If you have any questions or thoughts, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and keep coding.